Okay, so folks, we're live. Today's Wednesday, June 12th, and we're the badass women in business getting money inside of the Viral Success Network and Empower Network. So if someone invited you here today, you want to be able to, stay for the entire time. So it's about an hour. So it'll go to about 8:05, and you're going to get some value from this. Now you see, it's all the ladies. These are all single moms here in business, making it happen. So they're going to share their stories today on, how they journeyed online and, some struggles that, they went through in order, to still make it happen, still being a single mom and taking care of their children. Now, some women here have 2 kids, some have 4, some have 5. Another young lady that's going to come on, she has about 7. And she's still making it happen, guys. So it's really no excuse, for no one, not to be able to do this business. Why? Because we have people right here that's actually doing them and being consistent, on a daily basis and making it happen, guys. So I'm Tanisha Adjo. I have Angela, Alicia, and I have Quatika here, with me, hanging out, with me. And we're doing this. Like I said, we do this every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So, I've been online, for about 3 years, struggled for about 18 months, and I couldn't generate leads and I couldn't, recruit people for anything. So I pretty much quit. So now, for the last 15 months, I've been consistently blogging, consistently recruiting people into my business and getting the traffic and leads. Today, I got about, I think, 103 leads, inside of my business for my Empower Network business. And of course, I was excited. So I posted that, onto my Facebook wall. So it's exciting, for the growth, that I have gone through. And of course, I've been through struggles of, I'm a married single mom, because my husband's here maybe 20, percent of the time because he's at work, most of the time. So I'm able to, relate to the women, on the panel because I was a single mom actually before, of course I got married and before I got into, the online world. And it's tough, when you don't really have, someone that you can rely on or someone that that you can trust to keep your child, even if you just want to go hang out. Sometimes it's hard and you really can't. You just feel like, between a rock and a hard place. And I had my daughter when I was 18 years old. So, I mean, of course, I still wanted to run the streets. I still wanted to get high and get drunk and all that, but I couldn't. I had to go to school and do the damn thing, I mean, but, as I got older, I really understood, what motherhood was about and, how, I was supposed to handle myself as a single mom. Now, my daughter's father, me and him, of course, we separated and, he went his way, I went my way. And, I got over that. Of course, I was sad at first, but of course I got over that, as the time, went on. And then, of course, I found my husband 10 years ago. Basically, we was hanging out and I found him. And then we just started kicking it, from there. Of course, I still was a single mom and, he was there for me and my daughter. And we was just doing the damn thing. And, 4 years ago, we got married. So, now, I'm definitely, happy, that I have now an extra income, inside of my household to help me to take care of, children and the household duties or whatever else, I need to take care of. But, I'm still here alone with my children, every day doing my business, doing my work and taking care of them because my husband works overnight and he might be at work for 16, 17 hours. And it's like, okay, sometimes I want to, just lay in the bed and fuck my husband sometime. You know what I'm saying? And then definitely I can't because it's like, damn. At the end of the day, he's always at work. So it's like, all right, I feel like I am, a single mom, doing this, every day, by myself. So I'm definitely, can be able to relate, to single moms that are actually doing this by themselves because, like I said, I'm a married single mom. My husband comes in, we went out for our anniversary, we celebrated, our 4-year anniversary, and I'm happy, for that. But of course, I want my husband to be home with me. Not all the time, but at least more than what he's doing. So I definitely can relate to, the single mom, aspect of doing business, being in business for yourself, but definitely not by yourself, ladies, because we all are here together. Have inside of my Badass Women's Chat, every single day, we're masterminding, of course, inside of the women's group, we're masterminding. Then we have the team group, which is the VSN group, where everybody's masterminding and coming together and sharing ideas and, talking about what they're doing to get, results in their business, guys. So if you're looking at this and you're not in Power Network, you need to get back to the person that actually got you, on this call so that you can, join Empower Network. It's about $45. And then, of course, you're going to need traffic, and this is what VSN does. We all are here, and we're inside of VSN getting leads, making sales, inside of VSN to grow our business, every day so we can take care of our kids, so that we can, do the things that we need to do. So this is a real business helping real people, children, moms. So guys, and I don't know if you when you're watching this, it's a donate button below, because we also are raising funds right now for a single woman's fund, because we went to one event. And Kwatika here, she inspired us to actually start getting some donations, for this, because a lot of single moms, they want to get to these events, and they get to these events and then they don't have nowhere to stay or don't have any food. So we want to be able to help them out. Get this. So guys, if you're watching this and you see the donate button up under the pictures, we want you to donate. $10 would be, a great donation. That's not too much. It's not too little, and we're just going to continue doing this until, we get to Denver. I think Denver's in like 30 days. I don't know how I think Denver's like 30 days or something like that. So, we got 30 days to get, to at least $1,000 where we can help, a couple of single moms, maybe Angela, maybe Kwatika, again, maybe Alicia or whoever else, is on here, that might qualify, for that, and of course, if you're a single mom, of course, you're already, going to qualify, but of course, it depends on, who will judge you, on your videos and stuff like that, and the application that you're going to have to go to actually, qualify for it. So, it's pretty much enough about, Tanisha and, what I do and who I am. I want to bring out Alicia here, who me and her have been online, for quite some time. And Alicia's a single mom, and she just recently, became a single mom. So I want Alicia to kind of, talk about like her journey to online and how she kind of like struggled, and then of course being a single mom, and the things that she's doing now in her life. I'm gonna mute my mic out.
Thank you, Tanisha. Yeah, I'd like to hear more about the qualifications, because at first I was like, no, I don't need to qualify, but then I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going through this. I need to really look at everything, all my options out there, because I worked hard on my marriage. I worked, trying to figure this out, and it just got worse and worse. I had to decide and do something, and I never thought I would be in this spot. And I started. I didn't really get into online business until I had my child, and I think that's when he thought things were getting worse. But really, I was unhappy and stuff before I had my child, and going back to seeing some of my old friends and didn't realize how unhappy I was for such a long time, that I was just recently more aware of what was going on, because I was in this online business and the Power Network. I'm sorry, the dishwasher's kind of going off. There's a little bit of background noise. But just the personal development that Empower Network gave me, that I was more aware of, that this was happening to me. And I think that was very empowering, that to know that through the Empower Network that you get such strong personal development that helps you stay positive, helps you be more knowledgeable in the industry, that you are able to strengthen yourself before going before just anything you have to face. So going through, I've started about 6 years ago when I was online with my daughter, and Power Network started in 2011, and I just soared from there. I just kind of put everything in place, and I'm so thankful to find the Empower Network, the VSN, because that just started accelerating more, because the Power Network gave me the residual income that I could start building, and Viral Success Network gave me the now money, the huge now money. I remember Tanisha saying, this is building bigger, faster than Empower Network, because Empower Network was bringing that residual income that I could build, and they just work together so well. The reason why I guess I'm just recently, a single mom now is, I went back through trying to work so hard on, my marriage, and things were going on, and just stuff that happened in my life that I just could not deal with anymore. I don't want to say if I, worked hard on it, but there was aspects that he had such emotional negativity every day. It was just, I couldn't stay positive in that environment. I mean, I could, but it was very difficult. And it's just some things I just had to make a decision on and move forward. And I hated that, I had to do this for me, for my daughter. And it was sad because he wanted to blame it on other issues and things that going on, because he had started being diagnosed with MS last October, and I know that's hard on his body, hard mentally, physically, everything. And I don't have like anything against him. It's just the fact that I had to step away from that. For me personally, for to help me move forward myself. And so I go back, and there's like the spark is gone, no passion. There's like lots of reasons why I had to step out of that environment and just move forward and come to more family, I guess, and supportive environment that I knew I could be in front of. I was like, I just have to step away. I got to find a place to go and figure it out. And still there's a lot of emotions and stuff going on, so I'm having a hard time talking about it because I really don't have, I think the legal support yet that I know I need to make sure what I can say, what's good out there to put out there, and the part that, and a lot of people ask those questions, what happens, and I've been researching more as well too, when you're in such a emotional, distressed environment, when you're under, it wasn't a physical abuse, it was more of emotional abuse, it was more, a lot of different reasons. But there's like a tricky situation that you have to kind of go through, and you have to evaluate everything, evaluate their feelings, evaluate how are they going to react, evaluate how you feel, what you need to do to react, to change things, and there's so much involved. And I'm so thankful that Empower Network gave me a lot of resources through the Inner Circle audios, through, Dave and Dave gave the books that I need to read, the team resources that we have, the support of these women sitting here beside me, of, people I've went to, the single moms to talk to, there's grandmas to talk to, there's, women around that are been in situations that that they have that experience, and they share their story that you can grab onto, going, how did they experience, how did they deal with that issue, and you get their experiences and get their situations, and that's the knowledge that the support that you need to help you through the decisions that you need to make as well. Study the Bible, study, how you can keep that positive atmosphere. It's like I was doing everything. I was like, I needed a meditation. You kind of go through every aspect of your life, of your decisions that you need to make to know the environment around you that you need to set to move yourself forward, and going, I haven't had my business, in fact, I have all my videos made, I'm doing what Tanisha's telling me to do every day, posting positive stuff on my wall, loving my children the way they need to be there for the children. Or they say, like, I'm on the computer all the time, like, I don't care, I am with her, I can be on the computer and be with her, she can watch the TV and I am with her, and that's the most important thing. And I have so many talents myself. Now I'm in Music City, Nashville. There's a lot of music cities, but in Nashville, where I feel like there is an opportunity where I probably can excel in more areas. I can teach piano. I can help some of the musicians out in the area, as well as getting some different niches. And that's what this business is for, is helping our people. So I love to be in a new environment where I feel like I know I can excel more. People said, well, you didn't like that small town. I was like, I love the town. I love the people that I was in, and I did help out with the community. And I'm just kind of that person. Me and my daughter both were like, we need to be around people. Our group, we're women here to help other people, and that's where I think we can thrive and grow in that environment. I'm excited to that, just the new stuff that we found just this weekend, going, my sister's like, I wouldn't have done that if you're not here with me. I was like, we've got a new future together. We've got a lot of stuff we want to do together, and we're just excited that this is a new opportunity for us to really fill out who we are and finally be ourselves. And that I haven't been able, I feel like I've been captured in this environment. I haven't been able to really be who I am and sharing the things, the talents that I've been able to be. And so I'm excited to, help other people know that this is a traffic source that they can resource, they can grab onto, that once they make that payment that they're going to, get some results. And that has been a struggle when people pay for traffic. They're like, they're so skeptical in that these results are going to work. And I'm so confident that I have this women, not only with, the people that are sharing their stories that we can grab on and learn from each other, and well as move forward in other ways that you can do free marketing, the videos and the blogging that we're doing, but know that that resource that they've studied, they know what they're doing, and they're here to support you and make sure that this is the direction that we're all going together. So thank you, Tanisha, for putting opportunities out there, and where people are struggling with, they're having the disease, having the single mom struggles, that just down there on the bottom level, we're finding those ropes that we're pulling ourselves up to move in the direction. We're having that stability and residual income that we can make it out there. There's so much support here. So thankful that we can do this and stay home and do what's important for our families. So I want to thank you. I want to put it back to you, Tanisha, because we've got to head out to church now for weekly Bible study. And I'm so thankful you have me on out here. I've made a good got a check coming in. I don't know where it's coming because my bank accounts are crashed in Texas. I'm trying to figure that out in Tennessee. And I'm like, where is this check going to come? Is it PayPal or what? But I was like, I know I would have income coming in. And that is so thankful when your husband stopped you from all his income, and you've got to make it on your own, and you want to make sure he's not on it, and that you've got that stable income for yourself that you're making out there. So because I know people going, you've got to have that plan B when that husband takes all that stuck in that business money away from you, or something's going to happen. So I know, I'm confident that just setting things up, researching, and it's going to happen. Gotta believe with power, power, power.
That was great, Lisa. And I'm glad you shared that, because that was some therapy for you just now. To actually share that, to the 25 people that are actually watching this, and of course to me, Katie, Angela, and Quatika. So I thank you, for this. So I know you gotta go to church now. So thank you for coming on.
Thank you. See you later.
I'll see you in the Badass Women chat.